What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm fresh out the shower, that's why my hair looks the way that it does. I apologize for that, but welcome to a let's talk video that I have not done in, I feel like, ages, right? I feel like it's been a couple of years since I've actually done a sit down, let's talk, let's catch up with one another, what are you guys up to type of video. And yo, I kind of forgot to do this, so before we continue into the video, I made a TikTok where I'm uploading snippets of like gameplays and stuff like that. Eventually it's gonna be exclusive content with me in real life and all that stuff, but if you want to follow and be one of the first people to be on that TikTok, be sure to click the link in the video description below and in the pinned comment, and I'll catch you guys on TikTok. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Pretty nice content over there. I felt like now would be the right time to do this because there's a lot of changes that I've been, you know, going through, working through on my mind and stuff, and slowly but steadily you'll see them implemented on the channel. So I thought, you know, what better time to talk about stuff than now? So first and foremost, how are you guys, man? You know what I mean? Like, how are you guys doing? How was your summer? Hopefully you guys managed to do what you wanted to do this summer, even though, you know, the pandemic is still going on. Obviously, I sound a little bit sick, and no, it's not no corona or nothing like that. I just have like a really stuffy nose. Like, it's just like my nose. It's kind of crazy because that's legitimate, like the only thing. It's just I have a lot of, like, it sounds nasty, but like mucus buildup. So it's like some sinus related thing. I don't know. It's probably a changing climate because past couple of months, if you guys didn't know, I was in another country. So I was in my home country, and that was an eye-opening experience, to say the least. It was a lot different to live over there. And, you know, if you watched the videos religiously, you might have known, you kind of sort of heard me hint at it. I don't like to talk about it too much because, I don't know, people like to assume like, oh, Vex is not in the States no more, he's gonna be in another country, this and that, blah, blah. So it's like weird, you know what I mean? So, but I was in another country. It was an eye-opening experience, and I had actually like a very like scary situation when I came back because I had gone through this country, my home country, multiple times throughout the year because, you know, earlier this year, unfortunately, my grandfather passed away. So that's the first time I went back to my home country in the past 6 years. And then after that happened, I was like, wow, you know, it's developed a lot. I want to go back, and I want to go to a resort because I've never really taken a vacation, even though I've been doing so many videos over the past couple of years on YouTube and stuff like that. So I decided to go back like a month or two later to go to that resort. And mind you, every time that I went back to my home country, it was a different airport because the resorts are on another side of the country. So that happened, and then along the lines, I met somebody, right? And after I came back to the States, I said, okay, I'm gonna fly back to get to know that person a little bit more and see where that goes, right? So I decided to go back to my home country again, and this time again, another different airport. So in a way, it kind of is my fault because I'm going to all these different airports, but I mean, there's reasons for that. Like, there shouldn't be any fault behind that. You get to travel wherever you want to travel, you know what I mean, if you have the money. But why I'm mentioning this is because I finally came back after being there in my home country for the past 3 months, just last week, and a bunch of cops were surrounding me. They were stopping me. They're like interrogating me. They even patted me down, took me to a room. It was like a very scary experience. I was super nervous. I was even apologizing to the cop that was like asking me questions. I'm like, bro, so I'm sorry I'm talking the way I am, but I'm just so nervous. You know what I mean? Because something like that happens, and you're like, what is going on? You know? And they were even asking me like, who bought your plane ticket? And I'm like, bro, what? Well, obviously I bought my plane ticket. You know what I mean? They were asking me like all kinds of questions. What are you doing? What do you do? I even tried to show them my YouTube channel in the beginning, and they were like, why are you showing me this? And I'm like, that's how I make my money. You know what I mean? Because I had a feeling that they were going to see me traveling so much, and they're going to be like, okay, well, what the hell does this kid do? You know what I mean? Because I didn't even have a haircut when I came back, because when I came back, the day before I bought my flight, I got a phone call about a house and this and that and blah, blah. So I'm in the process of buying a house right now. And, you know, that very day, or the very next day, excuse me, I bought my plane ticket, and then the day after that, I left the country. So it was just like a really fast process, and nothing was really planned out. Like, I didn't get a haircut, bro. I was literally wearing a black shirt, some black pants, no, a blue long sleeve shirt, some black pants, and some flip flops. And I was carrying my laptop bag. That's literally all I wore, all I came back to the States with. And here's the kicker. The kicker is that the flights were so expensive, because if you ever bought a flight last minute, you would know that if you do that, it's super duper expensive. So I had to go to another airport, not the airport that's near my house, because the airport that was near my house had super crazy expensive flights. And I managed to find a cheaper flight. Just so you guys know, like, for the prices, it's like, for example, the airport near my house had flights at $2,000 and like $300, something like that. It was really crazy for a one-way flight. So I wasn't trying to do that. I found a flight for $600 on the other airport, but then it got sold out. But then a new one opened up for $1,200 on another airline. So I decided to buy, the one for $1,200, because what am I going to pay $2,300 for when I can go 40-50 minutes, away from my house at another airport and still be home eventually? You know what I mean? So that's what I ended up doing. So, you take all that in, and these dudes at the airport, border protection, they're going to see that. They're like, whoa, what's going on here? This man moving like crazy. And I get that. I understood why they did everything. And trust me, people are crazy from my home country. They do a lot of stupid stuff, but it was just a very scary experience. And to me, it's like, damn, bro, like being young and having like a decent amount of money and just like, you can't even do or go to the places that you really want to. I mean, you can, but it's like you have to go through these things. And I'm the type of guy that if I have to go through these type of things where I'm like stressed out, nervous, and I feel like super, like, I don't know, some people, like, they always say, oh, you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have to be scared about nothing. But bro, that's just a scary situation. You're surrounded by a bunch of cops. Everybody's asking you questions. When did you get this? Why are you doing this? Where are you going? Where did you stay? All these different questions. And it's like very, very, very scary. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be traveling anymore. I think I might, but I don't know, because that's so scary. I even asked him, like, yo, is this going to happen again? Because it's like, and he was, I don't know. It's just a random check. You don't have to worry about it. But I don't know, bro. It was just such a scary situation. And I was showing them this is the thing too. It's like, thank God, I thank God that I keep receipts for everything, because obviously, what I do is a business. So I keep receipts for every single little thing that I do. And, that obviously immediately established a credibility to what I was saying. But if I didn't have that, people in my country, they don't care about receipts. They don't care about paperwork. If I was like one of those bums, man, oh my God, it would have been like a he, she, or what is it called? He say, she say, something like hearsay or whatever, right? Something like that. I don't know, whatever. But it was just like a really weird, like, and stressful situation. I was like, bro, man, like, people make it seem like you can travel all over the world and do this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it's all like rainbows and butterflies, and it's not, man, and, everybody has a job to do. I understand it. But again, for people like me, I go through a situation like that. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. Like, I don't want, like, you know what I mean? Even if I have nothing to worry about, it's just like the way that they talk to you. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, you tell them the truth, and it's like, they obviously don't, like, they're trying to like trick you into, like, because it's like a mind thing with criminals, you know what I mean? Because criminals are stupid. They're like that. They like to lie, and then they get into your mind. They try to make you slip up by telling you, yeah, this is not adding up, this and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I don't want to be anywhere near that. That's why I am. You know what I mean? If people want to do whatever stuff, yo, do your stuff over here. I'm over here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want none of that stuff in my life. And like I said, I'm just telling you guys this story because, that's something that I've gone through, and I really wanted to share with you guys. But aside from that, let's just move on to the main crux of things here. I wanted to also ask you guys in this video, aside from, your guys' well-being, how you guys are doing, what you guys are up to, if you guys have any like feedback for the channel, because I've been super inconsistent over the past year and a half, 2 years on the on the channel. Whereas like I would upload like for 2-3 weeks and then take a break. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be very, very consistent, but obviously the viewership has been declining somewhat. Like, we're climbing back up. It's going to take some time, but I just wanted to see if you guys have any feedback for me, so that way I can filter out what I'm doing and I can focus on really what you guys want to see and what you guys expect out of me, So yeah, you guys just let me know about that in the comments below. I'm probably gonna edit this into the beginning of the video, so you would have known by now, but I made a TikTok, so just be sure to follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna be uploading eventually probably skits of myself, exclusive content onto there, but for now I'm just gonna be taking highlights from the videos and uploading it onto TikTok. So if you want to see like funny snippets and like little montages of your boy, follow me on TikTok. That's gonna be pretty dope. Also, be sure to follow my oGVexx channel because live streaming is back in action. I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch. Everybody seems to be migrating over to YouTube. So I'm going to be trying to do that on the oGVexx channel. I haven't developed a schedule yet, but I'm going to 100% do it. Like, I'm not just saying it just to say it. If you guys have noticed over the years, I've kind of changed. When I do stuff, I'm very silent about it now. And that's because like when I do something or when I say it, it's because I 100% plan to do it. So that's one of the things that's going to happen with the oGVexx channel, because I had an editor that was gonna edit content on that channel like 2 months back, but then that editor was like a no-go, no-show type of thing, so that ruined all my plans for that channel. So now I'm just gonna use it for live streaming. But that also leads me to saying that on this channel, content is gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing a couple of different games. I don't know how we're gonna tackle that yet. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because then people are gonna copy what I do. That's another thing too. It's like, I really feel like my viewership is declined or has declined somewhat because of my inconsistency, but also because people copy me so much. You know what I mean? And it makes me so upset because, first of all, it's flattering. Obviously, people copy, you know, great people, this and that, blah, blah. But it makes me upset because for some reason, people copy what I do and then they get more views than I do. So that's like, I'm like, bro, what the hell, bro? So yeah, that's something that really bothers me a lot. So I try my best to be quiet about stuff and just like, when I talk about it, I'm going to do it. And it's like, boom. So if anybody starts doing what I'm doing right now, you better believe they copy your boy OG Sizzle. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's so much more stuff that I want to talk to you guys about, but I feel like I covered the main points that I wanted to get across. Like, it was a really quick, simple video just to, you know, for us to talk. And since I got a lot of other stuff to do today, it's been pretty busy. My schedule's been pretty busy. I'm just going to leave it at that. Depending on how the feedback goes to the comments and how you guys talk and all that stuff, I'll probably do a more like in-depth video, a follow-up video to this one, where we really talk about some other things and get into depth about life in general, right? Because like I told you, I was living in another country for a couple of months out of this year. You know, combined, I would say I was in that country for like around 4 to 5, maybe 6 months in total. So it's like kind of crazy, but it's an eye-opening experience. And well, I'm gonna leave that for another video. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And let me know about what I told you guys about. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.